Good evening, everybody. This is Matt with the Cash Homestead, and tonight, getting ready for bed, I am opening up seasons 1 through 6 of the Venture Brothers. I'm showing you this because it kind of gives you an idea of like how I am. The things I like definitely influence the way that I homestead. Well, probably not definitely. Not with Cash Homestead. Hey, get to know me a little bit. I like the Venture Brothers. This is seasons 1 through 6. Thank you very much. Have a good night. I see the birds have found the birdhouse. I didn't even bring them out yet. The birds found the birdhouse. Yeah, don't hit your head on that.
Yeah, but I'm taller. Ted is not even taller.
No. You guys have chores to do. No, you did not. You did not do your chores. No, you didn't. I'm standing right here. I can see that it's not done.
Daddy, the chickens can come out from here. The chickens can come out from here.
When they get bigger, yeah. Okay, chicken head. Look, I'm done with you until you do your work. Thank you.
The dog was trying to eat. I'm a chicken. I'm a chicken. I'm a chicken. Chicken.
Okay. Hey.
I am a chicken. It's a chicken.
I guess chicken 3 found the chicken house. All right. I'm going to go back into working on the other chicken house. Thank you. Have a good day. So they've all gone chicken head crazy, I think.
They asked to play outside, yeah.
They asked to play, yeah, exactly. I told them they could go out when I was out. Then the argument became, is the garage in or is the garage out? And sometimes it's in and sometimes it's out. It's out. It depends. Today, the garage was in. So they finally got to go out, and the first thing they do is run inside the chicken coop. So I just dumped a bunch of cold microgreens in there. And these production reds love it. They're just going to eat the crap out of those cold microgreens, probably seeds and all. And it looks like they're doing a decent job tearing this up. They got most of the leaves off the plants. I might have to like weed whack it or something, I don't know. But anyway, these production reds, they love cold microgreens. It's Matt with the Cash Homestead. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Okay, this is our seed mix. It's in a Tostitos jar. You'll notice it says Chunky Salsa on the jar, and it says Fiesta Bean and Cheese on the thing. Okay, so that's our seed mix for our lettuce bed. This seed mix has 1 package of Grand Rapids, 3 packages of 4 Seasons, 3 packages of Giant Caesar, 3 packages of Sylvia, 2 packages of Black Seeded Simpson, 2 packages of Red Velvet, and 2 packages of Red Salad Bowl. So that's the lettuce mix we're going to put on there. It's unlikely. I'm basically going to, here's what I'm trying to do. I am trying to grow them in the shade, and we will probably harvest as baby greens and market and sell them that way. But it also depends on how they do. So when it comes to stuff like this, I love to make lettuce mixes, and people kind of like lettuce mixes. So I just take a jar and I put everything in there and I'll shake it up and I'll sprinkle it over the mound. I've also got some bistro corn salad that I want to get in maybe today, and another carrot bed that I want to get prepped. I am out of containers for carrot beds. Basically, I've used all the junk containers I could find around the property, so I will probably do that bed in ground if I can get the mantis working. I might do it with the MTD, but haven't decided yet. This is Matt with the Low Cash Homestead, and this right here, that Mini Miss is holding, don't drop that. Turn it so we can see the seeds, honey. This right here is a jar full of lettuce seeds for that lettuce mound that we just put in. Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
So I started to take a bite. There's a bottle in it. These freaking chickens like to eat flowers.
They do like to eat flowers, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps feeding them because they're very hungry.
Well, chickens never stop eating, pretty much.
Yeah.
They just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat.
I feed some of the big chickens some flowers.
Yep, they like to eat the flowers too, don't they?
I know.
Yep. So I keep saying that I rarely actually feed my chickens. That's not entirely true. Here's some feeding going on right here. And there they go. So when we're working in the gardens, and if you pull some weeds, I throw them in the chicken tractor. If I cull some microgreens, I throw them in the chicken tractor. If I cull some vegetables, which I haven't yet because I'm just starting to get some growth and stuff here, because it took a long time for us to get our garden out this year. Yeah, they don't have any beans on them yet, but no, please don't mess with them, because when they're planting close together like that, they can, if one of them gets sick, they can spread to all the other ones.
Sick.
Yep. Are you gonna be able to make it over that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Without breaking it?
Yeah. I can make it over this.
Okay. So it was either run the pipe on the ground and possibly run equipment into it, or run it above the ground and have to climb over it. So I went with the climb over it option, and it's actually turned out to be rather entertaining. So, don't scream at them; they don't like that. They're chickens; they get scared. You tell somebody, you ever like jump on somebody and go boo, and they scream, and you call them a chicken? Well, where do you think we get that from? Okay, you need to stop, because you're messing up my manifolds, honey.
When the chickens just took the whole thing out.
Oh, and you guys pulled the staples out too, even. So I think you should be done climbing on my pipes. Me climbing over them is one thing. Yeah, just please, you don't have to touch and fondle and mess with everything, okay? Some things are daddy's, and this is one of daddy's. So stop messing with it.
Yeah.
If you want to give flowers and weeds to the birds, that's fine. Yes.
They took the whole thing over there.
They do that. They sure do. Okay, we're going to let you go for now. I'm going to get this tiller going. I just want to show you that. I thought it's entertaining. The robo-drones are going into hiding. It's the attack of the robo-drones. The robo-drones are here to attack all the dirt and mop the floor. I think I might survive that attack. Wait a minute. The other robo-drone is coming out of hiding. Oh, there's an attack of the robo-drones at the Low Cash Homestead. Thank you very much. Let the drones clean your home, Luke. These are not the droids you're looking for. These are mopping my floor. I didn't know these droids were gonna give us battle bots. I guess I missed it just as they were smashing into each other. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys remember the show BattleBots, but these two little robo droids were beating each other up before they figured out to turn around. Have a nice day. Hey everybody, Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. Today we get to do one of my absolute favorite things, and that is repair a car. We're going to put a new water pump on this Jeep Liberty, my wife's Jeep Liberty. I really don't like working on cars. It's like my least favorite thing to do. So, but this is a task that I know how to do, and is should be relatively easy because everything's right here in the front of the car. Well, let's get started on that so we can get this thing done. Hey everybody, Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. Earlier this morning we were putting a water pump on this Jeep. which was incredibly easy, and thank God, because all you need is a 15mm socket and ratchet, a number 8 hex key, and this is just a 3/8 drive breaker bar. And the night before, I sprayed everything down with PB Blaster. Came apart super easy, went back together super easy. The air bleeder screw, which is what this number 8 hex key is for, I couldn't get that loose, so I actually had to just run it and bleed it out through the overflow tank and bottle, because there's no radiator cap on this thing. You have to fill everything through the overflow bottle. We got that done today. Super simple. Took less than an hour, and probably took just as long to actually get all the air bubbles out of the system than it did to actually change the parts. This is Matt with TheLowCash Homestead. Thank you very much. Have a great day. So, what does that flag signify?
That could be a corner. But let's see what these are marked down here.
So I know that this tank is coming out, this old concrete tank. It had some wiring in it, but it wasn't connected to anything when we bought the place.
This is going to be the field. This is going to be the right side of the field.
Well, my understanding was the drain field was going to be up there by the tree line.
With a new tank, you're going to have an aerator tank, probably in here somewhere. Here's the house.
Yep.
As we see it. So the front of the field is going to be just to the back of the house. So that's a corner there.
And I know they had asked
the location of the first tank, these 4 corners.
Okay. And then we got a pumping tank?
Yeah, and then down here you're going to have a dosing tank, which pumps out. It's timed to dose water into the system. That's going to be down
I wouldn't
here.
walk between those. So the dosing tank's going to pump.
My bearings here again.
So
the dosing tank will dose this system.
And it's going to pump up to the emitters?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then it'll hit the field in small bursts of water versus letting water just flow through the system. It'll pump. The system will be set for timing, so it doses just enough to fill these lines under pressure for 15 to 30 minutes, and then it shuts it off. And then all the water drains back into the tank. But all these emitters on the bottom on this pipe will probably let out, anywhere to 50 to 100 gallons.
Now,
in it.
I'm sorry, but so this is a drain back system then.
Mm-hmm.
So is the drain back what effectively is the freeze protection with this being so shallow?
Yeah, because it has vacuum breakers on it, so it allows air in it, so that when these drain back down, all the water in this field drains back down to this tank.
Okay. And what is pit 1 and pit 2 here?
Okay.
What are they? What's their purpose?
Those are for soil test.
Oh, where he dug the soil test. Right, okay. So he dug one there,
Mm-hmm.
he dug one over there, and he dug one down there. I gotcha. Okay. That's for the stratification test.
Yeah, so that up there will be a corner. There'll be a corner over on the far side there.
Oh, he's going pretty deep into the tree line. Okay. Yeah, he's going about halfway to the road.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of trees coming out. I didn't realize it was that many, but that's okay. It'll be firewood.
Let's see how. Yeah, minimum 1,100 linear feet of drip. And this will be the dosing tank here.
Okay. Now, let me ask this. As far as lawn maintenance goes, what precautions is this dosing tank going to be, above, below, what?
What you should have above is probably just going to be just a system lid.
Okay.
So you can get in there to do mechanical repairs and things like that.
Okay, so I can put like some kind of decorative thing around it to... Yeah, just...
And usually all it is just a piece of green plastic. Most people just leave it exposed. It's just... Blends in with the grass.
Well, I don't want to hit it with the tractor.
No, yeah, don't want to put a tractor into it.
And I don't have a full-size tractor. I just have like a
Long
little
tractor?
Yeah, 54-inch, 26 horsepower kind of thing.
That's the key to these systems here. Keep them cut.
Yeah, because you're getting a constant dose of nitrogen.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. And so if you're, grass likes nitrogen.
Yeah.
So.
And the slope's right because it's marked out at 5 foot from that point up there to here. So that's about just right at 5 foot.
Okay.
In elevation loss.
I've said many times that pets on the homestead have a purpose. Mixie here, she just took out a little varmint for me. She patrols the gardens quite a bit. He was probably in there trying to get into the garden. So she took him out and brought him to me. Isn't that right, girl? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You sure are, Mixie kitty. Pets on the homestead have a purpose. This is Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
I don't want to know.
I seen it. Are you retired, Kate? Good job. Tabby's trying to make it too. Oh, honey, not so hard when you got it there. Oh, we're going to try that one for sure. Hello, everybody. Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. Birds are doing their job between the boxes here, eating that ground out so I can put something there. We've mulched the beds on this whole side. The first two were just some leftover pine shavings that I had from actually raising the birds from babies. And then the next two, excuse me, let's do that again. The first two are pine shavings and cocoa core. And the second two are pine shavings and hardwood mulch. So I used 1 cube of cocoa core to 2 bags of hardwood mulch, and it almost did both boxes. There's a little bit down here that I need to fill in. These boxes also were refertilized because it's just been rain. It's actually raining right now, not very heavily. So while it's not raining very heavily, I'm going to toss out a little bit more of this fertilizer because with so much rain, it's just like everything's getting stripped right out of the ground because these boxes actually drain quite well. So I am getting some small tomatoes though, and some more small tomatoes, and some more small tomatoes. That's my Asian long bean there. So in any case, I'm gonna just shake out fertilizer down these beds while it's raining. I don't know when I'm gonna mulch them again, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that just to kind of keep everything on a roll because it's rained so much that these beds have kind of stalled and I'm not seeing a whole lot of growth out of them at this exact moment. So I'm gonna put a little bit more fertilizer on it. This is Eco Scraps. Again, it's pretty weak. It's a 546. I had to put it in a Ziploc bag because the cat likes to tear it open and eat it. It's made from food, right? Okay, so maybe it's made from cat food too. I don't know. But in any case, that's what we're going to do today. Or I should say it's another thing we're going to do today. Good evening, everybody. Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. It is raining again, and we've just prepped another expansion to our garden lot. And so I've been seed traying a bunch of stuff. Some of it's late, but we put in our primary garden. We put in our secondary garden. We put in some of our stun garden, which was carrots and things like that we had left over. And now we're going to build seed trays for some seeds that I have left that are going to go into the expansion of the secondary garden to qualify that ground. And with it being so wet and the fact that I just primed that ground with fertilizer and everything, I'm not going to be able to work it immediately. I'm going to kind of let that fertilizer soak down, and the ground's going to have to dry out a little bit. But we're going to seed out a bunch of different things we have. We have some zucchini squash and some straight neck squash. We have some more bush sugar babies, some vine sugar babies, pumpkins, more tomatoes, another type of cucumber, acorn squash, different stuff like that. We just got a new delivery of these trays. These are fantastic, these high-density poly trays, these commercial grade trays. I love these. We're going to be using some non-commercial grade little PET flats that were given to me by some customers at the market who said, hey, the people we bought these from aren't around. Do you want them? I said, oh, the people you bought them from will be back next week. They said, no, we got to get rid of them here. Do you want them? I said, yes. So there we go. All right, that's what we're doing tonight. And while we do that, we will be listening to Billy, I believe the name is Elish, Billy Elish. Got a couple of cool songs that I heard, so we're going to check more of that out. And again, this is not any kind of endorsement or anything. It's just a little bit to kind of help you guys get to know the kind of things that I'm into and the kind of music I like and different things like that, just to get to know me a little bit more rather than just the things that I do on the homestead. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Do you really need that big truck to tow that? Don't you think that truck's got too much power for that seed spreader? So why you need such a big truck for that? Because why? Because you're what?
I'm spreading seeds around.
You're spreading seeds around? What kind of seeds are you spreading?
Seeds that are garden seeds, and this is the garden.
Oh, you're doing a garden like Daddy? That's so nice. You give me a kiss? Mwah.
What's the baby truck?
Okay, I got Tabby, are you ready for your turn on the swing? Okay, let's go. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to learn?
Yes.
Okay, put your feet on the pedals.
Okay.
Pedal that bike.
I'm trying to.
I know, I got you.
I'm trying.
Just keep trying. There you go.
And Dad pushes you, and then one time you go.
Oh,
every time
we'll
you
keep
go-
trying. Come on.
Every time you go with Dad, and then you push, and you go by yourself a couple of times, and then you learn.
Sorry?
I said I don't want nothing.
You don't want nothing. You threw a crazy talk, all this crazy talk about gummy bears, and now you don't want any? You understand if we leave here without it, we're not going to come back and get it. Do you understand that? Do you, buddy? I need you to say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. And then this one time he had an accident.
Oh, well, do you got insurance?
No.
No? Might want to turn that into your insurance.
Oh, he just crashed his bicycle in the driveway. Yeah. What do you say when you get scars? What do scars do? Do you remember what scars do? What boo-boos do? What do they do?
Make cups.
What else do? But when the cuts heal and there's a little mark left, what is that? That's called a scar. What do I tell all my people? What do scars do?
Tell stories.
No.
They give you character.